In this video, I'm gonna go over the analytics of a few different videos of mine to show you just exactly how much money YouTube pays me per 1 million views. I'll also be going over exactly what you can do to get these same results. Here are the analytics of 4 of my videos. So check this out here, guys. This video has 102,000 views. So for this video here, YouTube paid me just under $500. This is in US dollars, by the way. So just under $500. And if you look, this video got, it started off decent as an average video. Then it, after like 3 months, pretty much, it got up to about 100,000 views. So keep this part in mind here about how much views the videos get over time, because you'll be surprised at my video that got 1 million views. So video number 2 here, this video got 200,000 views and it is on track to pay me just a little bit under $1,000. So far, pretty much for every 1,000 views, YouTube pays me about $5 on these videos. And as you can see from this video, it just jumped up right here, and then it slowly gained a little bit more views over time, and it's hitting my upper limit of about, on average about 200,000 views per video. So for video number 3 here, which got a little bit over 500,000 views, this video got $2,000. So not too bad here, guys. And as you guys can see, for the first almost, I say 3 weeks of this video, it was actually below average, as you can see by this line here. Then all of a sudden, it got a big spike here, and then it just kept on slowly climbing and climbing and climbing until where it is today, which is about at the 500,000 mark. And this video got me 200,000 views. Oh, and this video also got me 915 subscribers, so not bad there at all. And here's the video number 4 here. But just before I get into video number 4 here, about subscribers, a lot of people have the misconception that you need a lot of subscribers to make lots of money, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It obviously does help the more subscribers you have, but honestly, if you just have a great video with great CTR and great audience retention, YouTube will promote that video itself and you'll make a lot of money. So you don't need a lot of subscribers to make lots of money. In fact, when I had about just 50,000 subscribers, I was already making more money than people that had 200, 300, even 500,000 subscribers. So yeah, without going on that too long, here's video number 4 here. And as you can see, this video has exactly 1 million views, and this video paid me $3,623. Now you might be wondering why it actually got paid per 1,000 views less than the previous one. And the answer is because as you get a video, the retention of it drops as YouTube promotes it to a wider audience. So that means that the more and more people watch it, the less length they watch it for. If it's a 10-minute video, maybe the first 500,000 people will watch it for 5 minutes. Then after that, for example, for the next 500,000 views, people will watch it for 3 minutes. And the difference in that 2 minutes is advertising. So that's why it's a little bit less. But on average, yes, for my 1 million views videos, it's about $3,000-$4,000. Honestly, it really differs. And also it differs on the time of the year. Some parts of the year, like around Christmas, the CPM is a lot higher than January, for example. In January, it gets pretty much cut in half. So also keep those in mind. Some of you guys might be asking me though, how long did it take me to make each video? The answer is about 5 hours. How I've been able to do this is, alright, so how I've been able to create these videos. Well, first off, I had to learn my niche. I searched YouTube for my topic. I've watched other videos. I've also created a bunch of videos. I've looked over the comments, and I've really had to learn my niche inside out. It was actually a niche that I had a hobby in, but you realize how little you know about something until you actually start making money in it for some topics. I also had to learn what my audience loves, because YouTube is not about posting videos on what you love. That's what I found out. You gotta post what your audience loves, and that's how it is for most businesses actually around the world. It's not what you want, it's what your audience wants. So I've had to really hone in, think about what my audience likes, and over time I've gained experience on what types of videos do well, what types of videos don't do well. And how else I've been able to create videos with 1 million views is I've learned how to maximize CTR. Now, CTR stands for click-through rate. Click-through rate generally has 3 areas that you could really work on, and that's topic. You want to make videos on topics that people care about, so that comes to understanding your audience. You want to create videos with great thumbnails that just pop out And you also want the titles to be very captivating so people want to click on those videos. Now, fourth one that doesn't get really talked about and it's kind of hard to work on, it's more towards your audience retention, but it's a part of CTR, is your brand. Yeah, if you're consistently making high quality videos that people love, people will understand your brand, and then from there on out, it doesn't matter what your title is, or it doesn't matter as much about your title and your thumbnail. People will click on it because they know every video you put out is going to be quality video. So pretty much CTR comes down to those three things plus branding. And those are things that I've had to learn and master in order to produce videos consistently that hit 100, 200, 500,000, and 1 million views. Next off, I've also had to learn how to maximize my audience retention. So learning how to get people to stay on the video, guys, because YouTube loves it when people watch your videos for a long time. Like if people just go on a video and they watch it for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then they click off, YouTube is not going to promote those videos. So what you want to do is learn how to maximize your audience retention. And a lot of that comes down to pacing. A lot of that comes down to your knowledge. And also a lot of that comes down to your delivery of that knowledge. Can you make it humorous? Can you make it interesting? Or are you going to make it boring, that just class at university where the teacher just keeps on talking. And also how I've been able to consistently put out videos that get 1 million views, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, up to 1 million views, is I've learned how to build a team. Now you can do it yourself and get up to 1 million views per video, but the thing is that it'll take up a lot of your time. And if you're trying to put out volume, it's better to have a team. But in the very beginning, actually, for the first couple of months, I was just doing it all by myself. So you definitely don't need a team to make a couple $1,000s per month. But if you want to make 10, 20, 30, $40,000 months, in my opinion, it's better to have a team. Now, another question you might have is, how long does it take to learn all of this? I mean, how long does it take to learn your niche, what your audience loves, how to maximize CTR and audience retention? How long does it take? Well, my personal opinion, if you work on this every single day for a couple of hours, about 3 to 6 months. I mean, everything I've learned, the bulk of everything I learned, I'd probably say about 70 to 80% of the things I learned was within the first 6 months. You could probably fast track it. I'm a pretty slow learner, but in 6 months, if you're doing this every day consistently for 3 hours, I'd say, you should be able to learn all these skills and be able to rack up at least 500,000 to 1 million views per month if you do all the steps right, and that equates to about $3,000 to $5,000 per month. Now, how much do I pay per video now that I'm outsourcing? Well, for the voiceover, I outsourced my 10-minute scripts for $40. And for the editing, it's about $100 that I paid. Now, I could probably go as low as $20 and $50. That's how much I was paying in the very beginning. But honestly, I like to pay more than the industry standard. So yeah, just make sure everyone in my team is doing well. So this is how much I could pay. But I do pay a little bit more, and also give up bonuses if every month does like a bit better than I expect. So yeah, I pay my freelancers really well compared with the average. And also some of you guys might be saying, or what are my successes like? Like for example, for every 10 videos, how much videos get a million views? How much video gets 100,000 views? Well, I'm gonna get right into that here. Now this is just based on my anecdotal experience based on like the last couple of months here. Now, for every 10 videos, 1 or 2 would be about 50,000 views. And that I consider to be a flop. That would be a failure for me, but that pays me like about $200 to $300. And so I still be making a profit, but I just don't think it's worth my time, that's all. Now, every 4 of these videos will probably be about 100,000 views, which is about $500. And to be honest, this is just average for me now. I don't see it as the great success. When I first started, 100,000 views would be amazing, but now it's literally average. And like I showed you in those graphs earlier, I average about 200,000. So every 2 to 3 would be about 200,000. So every week I pretty much get about 200,000 video that pays me at least $1,000 US. Sometimes I have weeks that have multiple of these, but this is just on average. And also 1 in every 10 videos would give me over 500,000 views. And if I'm lucky, one of these would turn out to be 1 million views. So yeah, that's it here, guys. For every 10 videos here, this is sort of my averages. So the more videos I put out, the more chances I have of hitting these 500,000. And again, that's why I have a team, because I want to put out as much videos as I possibly can for my audience and also for me just to generate more revenue. Leave a comment down below to say hi, or if you have any questions. And honestly guys, I hope you got value from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.